lineup for the Timberwolves. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And for Miami, they've got Andrew Wiggins. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here we go. Well, it's a festive night in the NBA and all across the world. New Year's Eve. Greg, do players enjoy taking the court tonight?
Yeah, most do. It comes with the territory of being a pro athlete. And I'll tell you guys what, these fans are pumped up. This is going to be a great atmosphere.
Nailed from three-point land.
Always assertive off the catch. Dante doesn't give the defender time to react.
Mitchell outside. Back to Hero. Over Edwards. Sinks the 15-footer.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Bounce pass from Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to McDaniel. 5 on the clock. That's good from Edwards on the assist by McDaniel.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Wiggins outside. And here is Powell. McDaniel's defending. Hero looking around. A 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. McDaniels against Powell. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Edwards against Hero. Over Edwards. Shot's good by Hero.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Oh, here's Edwards. 23 points his last outing.
Well, this is what you call hitting the ground running. 4 shots taken, 4 shots made.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Powell. Adebayo with the screen on McDaniel. The shot by Powell, no good. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Nuggets. Here's Edwards. A beautiful reverse layup. Edwards got 7 points in the game.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, team would look to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and you know his presence at the rim.
And here is DiVincenzo. After Tyler Hero hitting the 3. Edwards against Hero. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Beyond the arc. For 3, Edwards. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
When it comes to offensive rebounding, one of the best in the business, Rudy Gobert.
Adebayo with the screen on Edwards. Hero on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's Powell. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo, and the layup falls.
And he is no stranger to physical basketball. Adebayo has to deal with plenty of contact down low.
McDaniels kicks to Randall. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Miami. 7-point differential. Powell outside. Outside, Hero. Unloads. Again, the Heat good for 2. And Minnesota has possession. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
You know, both teams are competitive, but not necessarily playing yet at a championship level. And part of what makes this battle so intriguing is how close they are.
Now, Gobert, after Norman Powell missed from long range. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. Going inside, and it's good for two.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, and Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage Wolves.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Why don't we now look at the league's highest scoring teams? The real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Heat third.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Randall right side. Pass to Gobert. Here is Edwards. A three ball. The rebound by Tyler Hero. Here's Powell. McDaniels defending. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Minnesota leading by 5. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. We have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. And so it's Minnesota with it. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here's Randall after Tyler Hero's bucket. Randall down low. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. For Miami, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Hero from long range. A rebound by the Timberwolves. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome. This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Outside Hero. From deep. Drills the three-pointer. Hero's got 14 points for the game.
And how about 6 of 8 with that one? And there is no slowing down this young man.
DiVincenzo, the bounce pass. McDaniels, right side. Randall dishes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. He's got 6.
Well, right back at you, says Dante DiVincenzo. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Jaquez can't hit.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
To the paint, here's Randall. Has to Gobert. Now, here's McDaniels. Covered by Wiggins. The three for DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat trail by 4. Powell for 3. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
This guy is always shot ready. Norman Powell's instincts as a scorer are exceptional.
DiVincenzo with the screen for McDaniel. Pass to Edwards. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Back to Hero. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Buries it from three-point range.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Outside, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. And here is Powell. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. To the middle. Here's Randall. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on DiVincenzo. Hero, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
That's a 2 from Randall. Kept alive. Pass to DiVincenzo. Off target from outside.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Jaquez the pass to Hero. Powell for 3. It's good from long range. Powell's got 6.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
For 3, Edwards. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Now, Hero. 16 points for him. And again, Miami with the triple.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Pass to Gobert. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Now Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, exactly what DiVincenzo out here to do. Spread the floor.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on DiVincenzo. There's Hero with the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Norman Powell is out there with Jaime Jaquez. And it's Smith. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Larson in at the shooting guard. So that's who Miami starts the second with.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. Smith
with it. Pass to Larson. And again, it's the Heat missing. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall with a screen for Dillingham. And it's off from three-point range. Miami's got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Jaquez the pass to Larson. Jaquez outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Powell with a screen on Randall. Smith, no luck.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Now here's Conley. He has yet to score. Powell with it. Now defended by Randall. Ware kicks to Smith. Here's Larson. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Powell outside. And they're unable to get the tying basket there.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Here's Dillingham. Conley feeling it out inside. After Dillingham. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Ware with it. Randall on him. Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
Mitchell, he's checked in for Miami. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin, back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Pass to Ware. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
How's that for an answer? Norman Powell says, I'll see that 3 and raise you one.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Coming out on the court, your Miami Heat.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. Up top, Randall. Mitchell against Conley. Back to Randall. Launches from deep. Up again. Reed on the follow. Reeves got his first basket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Mitchell. Nothing on the board. The jump hook, and Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
For 3, a rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Conley. Randall outside. Pass to Reed, and it's Clark in the corner. 4 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Off target with his 3. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They trail by 1. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Conley for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Conley's got 6.
You love it when a guy can put a slow start behind him and begin to ramp it up.
Adebayo. That one drops for him.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Outside Conley. No one near Randall as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Heat trail by 5. Powell outside. Has to Ware from outside the arc. Julius Randle with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Edwards looking it over. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Right side, Conley. It's hauled in by the Heat. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Pass to Powell. Jaquez sets a screen for Powell. His three-pointer's off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Conley, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Now that's his second foul, something they need to be mindful of moving forward. Do they change his matchup?
Heroes checked in for Khalil Ware, and then for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Heat making a change here. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. In 4th, the Timberwolves.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Minnesota on D, leading by 5. Mitchell outside. And Ware now top of the key. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hero from long range. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Short corner 3 there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
Oh, here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Randall from outside. And Ware pulls it down.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That ties the game. 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Oh, nice job by Adebayo. Just hits the brakes and pops that one home.
To the wing on the left. Randall left side. Outside Edwards. Takes the 3. With the putback. Randall on the follow. Randall's got 11 points.
Well, this is where the tremendous motor that Randall plays with helps him get rebounds.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Reed's checked in. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Bulls in Chicago.
And the other thing, guys, he really got after it on the backboards. What a complete game for this guy. Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
What's up?
And that one falls for Reed.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
Here's Larson. Still scoreless. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Back to Edwards. McDaniel's outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ware. He's on target from 8 feet out. Ware's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Left side, Edwards. From past the arc. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Mitchell outside. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 3. Gobert the pass to Reed. Hero against Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
And I love the way they just came right out at them in that game, determined to attack the rim.
You know, typically when you go that hard to the rack, you can make a living at the charity stripe, and that's exactly what happened.
Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's got 9. Edwards against Hero. Edwards inside. It's good.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Miami making a change here. .116 left to play here in the second quarter. Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Outside, Hero. A 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
Now, here's Reed. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Bulls in Chicago.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Hero against Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Reed with a screen on Hero. The 3-ball from Anthony Edwards.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 5. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
You take a look at the Heat, they've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
And turning our attention back to that first half of action, guys, Anthony Edwards was in complete control.
The Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards, coming up big, making his presence felt in the first half, man.
More bounce to the ounce. He can get airborne and make highlights with the best of them.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Hero.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The Heat trail by 5. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. Hero, no good.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Randall finds Edwards. Now Gobert, covered by Mitchell. Now DiVincenzo. Sinks the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Boy, how about the vision of Rudy Gobert? Not locked in and trying to get his own, ready for the kick out.
Powell outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Timberwolves leading by 8. Inside, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Wow, excellent explosion off his feet by Julius Randle.
Here's Adebayo over Gobert. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Adebayo's got 16 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Hero against Edwards. Shoots over Hero. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Endorse for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats. Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
And Gobert kicks to Randall. Edwards passes to DiVincenzo. From downtown, a nice shot by McDaniel. He's got 7.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Hero. It's Powell on the wing. Wiggins outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wiggins has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about that competitive spirit of Wiggins, draining their revenge triple in style.
Edwards against Hero. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Tyler Hero picks one up. Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, "I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything." And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, "I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders." Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. 3-pointer, Randall. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Mitchell against DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Over in the corner, Hero. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the foul on Andrew Wiggins. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's DiVincenzo. 12 points for him. McDaniels outside. Trains the 3-pointer. McDaniels got 6 here in this quarter.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Wiggins right side. Pass to Powell. Heat moving the ball around. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. Randall dishes to Gobert. McDaniels kicks to Randall. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Edwards got 28 points for the game.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Mitchell finds Powell. Now Adebayo. Mitchell outside. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
DiVincenzo against Mitchell. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. That one goes. Count it. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Miami Heat. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
Almost halfway through the season, let's check out the standings out west. Taking a look at Minnesota. They're having a solid season. 5th in the conference and looking to move up.
And I think for the Timberwolves, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Outside, Hero. Powell with a screen on Edwards. Hero from long range. Good on the triple. Hero's got 31.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Here goes Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, oh boy, when Anthony Edwards gets downhill, turn the lights out, folks. He's a handful.
Mitchell kicks to Hero. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Minnesota.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
That one good for 2. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Mitchell finds Powell. Hero from long range. And rebounded by McDaniels.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Outside for Randall. Back to Gobert. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. And it's 6 points for Rudy Gobert.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell passes to Hero. Lets it go. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. For the 3. Wiggins with the rebound. The Heat trail by 16. Here's Adebayo. And he gets it to go. Adebayo's got 20 points.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
3-pointer Randall. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for the Heat. And then for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Clark comes in for Randall. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Here's Adebayo. 20 points for him. Jaquez outside. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. Hero from long range. Drops in the tray. Hero's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Heat.
Boy, terrific individual effort. Almost single-handedly, this guy trying to keep them competitive.
Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you. Powell
outside. There's Hero with the three, and the three ball is good. Hero's got 37.
He got loose from downtown the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Pass to Edwards. Here's McDaniels, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
McDaniels got 9 points in the quarter. Now Powell. He's got 12. Outside, Hero. Fires the three, and again for 3.
He's got this defense scrambling, and even when they got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Jaquez against McDaniel. Out to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Reed with a screen on Hero. Cans it from downtown. McDaniel's got 12 points here in the second half.
Oh, Mr. McDaniels with the response. How competitive is this guy?
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Adebayo. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
Looking at some numbers for Adebayo, this last month he's been positively spectacular. He's getting around 16 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Dillingham's checked in for the Timberwolves. McDaniels up top. Pulls it up. That's short off the rim.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Jaquez the pass to Hero. Here's Ware. Launches a three. Conley grabs the miss. McDaniels outside. 56 seconds left here in the third quarter. Clark kicks to Reed. This one for 3. No good from Clark. The Heat trail by 17. Pass to Ware. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ware's got 6.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Outside Conley. And Reed has it in the corner. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. He's got 8.
This has always been an aspect of Naz Reid's game, the ability to spread the floor from 3.
Now, Hero. He has 40. There's the triple. No good that time. And so it's Minnesota with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Adebayo. Jaime Jaquez is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pass to Randall. Basket good. Randall's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Minnesota.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
They set the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. It's stolen by Randall. Dillingham with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Dillingham with the bucket. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Miami. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Larson. Back to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
Conley, the pass to Reed. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And Adebayo throws it down.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Dillingham with it. No good from outside. Ware with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Adebayo deciding where to go with it. Ware, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the call will be against Julius Randle. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in.
Anthony Edwards.
The Heat trail by 21. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Mitchell passes to Ware. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Randall outside. The tray. Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Shoots over Reed. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Reed. That one goes in.
This is showing the versatility of Naz Reid. Yes, he can make buckets from 3, but I like when he goes to work inside.
Pass to Ware. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and what the timing ideal. My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And here is Mitchell. Jaquez the pass to Adebayo. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
Clock at 6. Edwards can't connect from 13 feet out. The Heat have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Timberwolves leading by 20. Outside Conley. Pass to Dillingham. Now here's Randall. Shoots over Ware. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The guys, over the years, we've seen Randall become a much more aggressive scorer. You love his tenacity.
Jaquez outside. Mitchell against Conley. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Edwards got 41.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Jaquez finds Adebayo. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Timberwolves leading by 21. Here's Dillingham. Left side, Edwards. And here's Conley outside. Larson with the rebound. Larson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Adebayo. And he lays it straight in. That's now 32 points for Bam Adebayo.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away.
Time to turn up the heat with your very own.
Both teams changing it up here.
Dance team in the NBA, your Miami Heat Dancers.
Here is Edwards.
I see him.
Pass to Gobert. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Yes, that goes in. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
I like DiVincenzo trying to score on the interior. Underrated hops from the young man.
Powell outside. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. DB, we saw a move by the league to let a little bit more contact go. Have they been consistent with that, or do you see some backpedaling at all?
I don't see any backpedaling at all. I think maybe the area where you most see this manifest is the point of attack dribble. That first dribble, defenders are really able to attack defensively. Listen, this is a hard thing. You want to bring more physicality back, but you've got to do it carefully.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Back to Mitchell. And a wide open look for Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Hero kicks to Mitchell. Adebayo with a screen on DiVincenzo. Mitchell passes to Wiggins. Over Randle, and that one's good. Wiggins.
Well, there's that in-between game, right? Wiggins silky smooth from the start.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Randle. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 7 rebounds in the game. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Randle bringing it up now for Minnesota. Outside Edwards. LDB, something that never seems to go away during the season is chatter about trades.
And Kevin, what makes this so interesting, is that very often fans of this league are as interested in trades, who's coming and going, as they are in the results of their team. It's a little intrigue that everybody wants a piece of.
Outside, Hero. Adebayo with the screen on it. Connects again from distance.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Here's Edwards. And that one, good. Edwards got 43 points.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
Mitchell outside. Hero on the wing. Adebayo the screen. Launches it. Hero no good. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Lays it up off the glass. Edwards got 45 points.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence.
Substitution on the court.
Miami's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by Mitchell.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Reed the pass to Shannon. Shot clock at 6. And he makes good on the layup.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Back to Mitchell. Outside, Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.